All right, Raiders, welcome back to another episode of Quant Gaming Raid Shadow Legends. Today's episode is going to be a shard opening video, going to focus on this 2-time summoning event that's happening the week from April 10th through April 13th. I'm going to catch it. There's only a couple hours left here. Made some room in my champion catalog, and we'll be able to fill up 61 new champions. Before I get there, I just want to jump right into this tournament right here and see what place I'm in. I've only been pulling green mystery shards, and I have 164 pulls of green mystery shards. And the first place person has almost 18,000. Don't even think I'm going to crack the top 5 here with 60 shards. No big deal to me. I'm more focused on the stuff on the right-hand side. All right. Well, why don't we just go ahead and start cracking away at this. I'll do the single pull first. And actually, before I pull, I want to go over who I want. In the rares, I want Apothecary, Epics, Gorgorob, or Miscreated Monster. And if I'm fortunate enough to get a Legendary, I'll be happy. But if I could choose one right now, it would be Manaya or Bad Alcazar. And there's a couple rares, getting back to those, that I would want to finish the fusion for Justicare. That'd be Eris, and for Rosin Scarhide, it would be Marked. That's all I need is 2 for those. So let's go ahead and crack this first one. All right, let's see. The anticipation's always exciting. Definitely not on my list. I don't think I have him, but I'll take him. I'll summon 10 at a time here. Just rip the Band-Aid off. And I just click the button, see who we get. Hey, I got an epic. Crimson Helm. I really like Crimson Helm. I didn't say I wanted her, but definitely. I'm happy to have her. She's a beast in the arena, at least when I fight her, in the levels I'm at. War Maiden, Aethel. You could always use a couple of those to feed to them and skill them up. All right, let's do the next. And here it is. Kind of click it. Whoa, look at all those epics. All right. It's the most epics I've ever seen, to be honest. So Grimskin, Rear Guard Sergeant, that's a dwarf. Just want to take a look at these. I'm kind of newer to the game, so I just want to see. Rear Guard Sergeant's a dwarf, right? Yeah. A defense-based dwarf, too. Excellent. My dwarf team's looking pretty good now. And Defiled Sinner. I don't think I've ever heard of this one. Happy to have you aboard, man. I don't see any of those. Oh, Frozen Banshee. I could use that, too, to feed to my Frozen Banshee. All right. Next 10. Here we go. Oh, another epic. Wow. All these epics. Apothecary. Look at that. That's what I wanted. All right. I feel like my team has just gotten better. Going straight to the Apothecary. Welcome aboard, man. Going to be building you up tonight. And a couple epics. Marksman, Relic Keeper, and Kalia. I think I've heard of her before. I think she's pretty good. All right. I'll check her out in a bit after all these polls are done. Next 10, here we go. All right, Cage Breaker. So far, we've gotten an epic in every round. That's pretty good. Another Apothecary. All right, ask and ye shall receive. Multiple Apothecaries. Another Kale. I'm going to start having Kale food, I think. Mother Superior, she's supposed to be good. I'm glad to have her. I still want that Marked and Eris, though. I could farm Eris. It's just so much easier to pull her from a shard. If, obviously we're going to get rares. Ooh, first one is an epic. All right, Slither Brute. I don't have that one. I don't know if I need it, but I don't have it. So none of these. Gnarlhorn. I built him up a little bit. I could feed him to himself. Crimson Slayer, you can get skilled up. Infernal Baroness. Oh, it's one of those floating ones, all right. I don't think I've ever placed a Veil buff on an ally, just one. Attacks all enemies, heals the ally with those hit points. Oh, nice, a healer. Attacks all enemies, 50% of price. So 2 AoE attacks, I kind of like that. All right, I think this is it. Is this the last poll? Man, that goes fast. Unbelievable. All right, do it. All right, there it is. Our all rare pull. I was expecting that. Didn't want it, but it happens. All right, so that is it for the polls today. A couple of epics. Happy to have on board. I'm gonna jump out of here and look at those. See what place I'm in right now first, and then kind of review the ones that are new, the epics at least. Wow. I'm not looking at what place I'm in, 24th place. I don't care about that. But on the right hand side, I got a legendary book, a 5-star chicken, an epic book, all of this energy so I can start farming that apothecary up right now. And that's good because I'm just going to jump here to the events real quick. I only need 2,500 more points to complete this event. So I could get 2 legendary books today. Just 2,500 points to get that one. I think. No, 2,100. Little less than 2,100. So that's good. Just going to look at the index real quickly. From the Banner Lords, didn't get any in the goods section. Got 2 of those rares. The High Elves. Got this guy, Marksman. See what he looks like. All right. All right. Kind of look like Apothecary in the face. And I got the Apothecary, of course. That's what I wanted. Sacred Order. Here we go. Oh, picked up Relic Keeper, which honestly I'm not too excited about because I'm going to fuse him as part of the missions. So I'll have him anyway. So that's my second Relic Keeper. Or my first, but it'll be my second. All right, here's that Kalia, who I said I thought was pretty good. Oh, look at that. Pretty good ratings all around. And she's a Force champion. I don't have many of those. Just want to take a look at her skills. One enemy. Oh, hit point burn. Okay. Attacks all enemies, has 50% chance of placing 100% heal reduction debuff for 2 turns. Heals his champion by 10% of the damage inflicted when a turn is on the same team. I don't think I have that guy. But 100% heal reduction is great. That's an AoE attack. And is this an AoE attack? It attacks 3 times at random. Each has a 60% chance of placing a hit point burn. Okay. Excellent. So I got her and Ultimate Gaelic as hit point burners now. And an aura is ally attack by 25%. So that's pretty nice. All right. Glad you're aboard. Ogren Tribes. Oh, got 2 of them. All right. Grimskin. What a funny name. And horrible, horrible, horrible reviews. 1 enemy. He's a defense-based champion. 1 enemy attacks 1 enemy 2 times. Each has 50% chance of placing a provoke. And has a 40% chance of placing a provoke debuff on all enemies for 1 turn. If the first provoke buff is placed. Okay. And attacks all enemies, has a 80% chance of removing 1 random buff from each target. That's kind of a nice move, but he's a low-rated player. Who's this one? Cage Breaker. That's a cool helmet. I don't know how that fire is going. Doesn't look safe, but it looks cool. He's an attack 1. Attacks 1 enemy on his first. 40% chance of placing a 60% decrease defense buff. Okay. Debuff, excuse me, attacks 4 times at random. Each hit has 40% chance of placing sleep debuff. Burn away level 1 attacks all enemies, decreases each target's max hit point by 50% of the damage inflicted, grants an extra turn if this attack kills an enemy. Okay. I like extra turn attackers. That's kind of like Relic Keeper, and his aura is increases spirit ally attack in all battles by 40%. Wow, that's huge, but it's got to be spirit people. That'll be good when the clan boss turns into the spirit person. All right, the lizard people. All right, the slither brute. I actually think I need the slither brute for maybe I don't, for a fusion. Apparently I didn't. Skinwalkers, nobody new. In the epics, of course. No new epic orcs. Demon spawn. I thought I picked up an epic here. Yeah, the flying one. Let's see. 555 reviews. Wow, they're all over. From a 2.4 Fire Knight's Castle to, oh, she's great in Spider's Den. Does she have multiple AoEs? Yep, that's why. And a decrease attack on one of them. And a heal on the first one. And a perfect veil. All right, excellent. Um, Next is the Undead Hordes. Didn't pick up any epics. Oh yeah, I did right here. Defiled Sinner. All right. Spider's Den again. Attacks one enemy, 50% decreased defense buff. Attacks one enemy. Oh, I see why. His attack scale. Damage is based on his attack and the enemy's hit point, just like Cold Heart. So he's kind of like maybe a Cold Heart hitter. I don't know if that's the same, but it scales proportionally to that enemy max hit point. So if you're in Spider and they have a large hit point, a lot of hit points, then that attack is better. Attacks all enemies inflicting damage equal to 50% of their max HP. If the first hit kills an enemy, the second hit cannot be critical. Oh, so it's attack one, then all. I missed the attack all. Gosh, I'm not seeing this screen really well at all. All right, and then attacks all enemies. Damage increases by 10% for each enemy alive. Stacks up to 100. Okay, so total spider. There's 10 spiderlings in the spider. You are a spider attacker. That's great to have you aboard. And let's see, nobody in the Night Revenant and this rear guard sergeant, who I think is supposed to be pretty good from what I hear. Attacks one enemy, 40% chance of placing 60% decreased defense debuff. Attacks all enemies, has 50% chance of placing 50% decreased attack debuff for 2 turns. Heals this champion by 25% of the damage inflicted. Damage based on defense, nice. A lot of books though, look at all those books, unreal. Fend them off level 1. Places a 50% ally protection buff and a 15% continuous heal buff on all allies except this champion for 2 turns. So that's nice. I don't have an attacker or any ally protection character in my lineup, so that'll be nice to have on board. Okay, so that's it. 60 pulled. Got a couple epics. Got that apothecary that I really wanted. Few epics who I didn't mention, but glad to have on board. No legendaries this time, but you can't get them all the time. I am going to get busy and complete that event so I can get that other legendary book. All right, thanks so much for watching. Click the like button, subscribe if you haven't done so, and I'll see you next time.